Reconnection successful, but I'm still getting a red light and we're dropping hundreds of frames, so I'm not sure. Now I've got a green light, and it's a green light. So apparently we're going okay right now. I'm not positive. I can't tell. It doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be working. But I've got a green light on OBS here. So
hello everyone, we're back as we count down to the Xbox press conference, and right now a legendary real-time strategy series that hasn't had a new release since 2012 showed up yesterday at EA. Of course, we're talking Command and
I'm excited
Conquer,
about this. I think it's going to be cool.
As a mobile game, as you probably saw in the press conference yesterday.
I think it's going to be really cool.
About it is the GM at Redwood Studio, Michael Martinez, and combat designer Greg Black. So guys, CNC, I love the old Westwood CNC games, GDI, Nod, all those experiences, Red Alert, missed it. Reinventing it as a mobile game, which is out.
But once again, thanks for joining me, guys.
Right now, it's available on early access. Yeah.
Okay. So
it really means a lot to me.
Those challenges because it's such a legendary franchise. Is this still GDI?
I was so aggravated, guys. You just don't even know.
We wanted to.
But I'm new at this. I guess it happens. But it's funny that I haven't had these kinds of problems yet, and right before the biggest conference so far, we just have all kinds of problems. But we look to be going okay now, so let's see. But like I said, this Command and Conquer looks really cool to me. It looks like it's very simple pick up and play. It's pretty. You know, I've always wanted a real simple, you know, pick this up and play an RTS. I'm pretty excited about it. So hopefully it's good. And you guys definitely play this with me when it comes out. I looked into it yesterday and I couldn't find too much information. My arm's real shiny there.
We've got the mammoth tank in there.
My chroma key's a little messed up today too because I didn't have time to fiddle with it with all the computer issues I was having. Oh man!
Is one thing I love Kane characters like that. So how are you bringing? You obviously got some of the units, but are there other famous kind of units or lines? That
so we've got so we have 4 commanders per faction. Players are able to play with those. Kane is one of them, so players will be able to see Kane and play with him.
But like I say, Xbox is really going to have to bring it today, in my opinion, to get folks excited about what it is that they're doing, you know, for this year and going into next year.
We're just getting all the best units from all the games in the Tiberium universe and trying to get them in here.
So not obviously with a map only this size, you know, things like Fog of War
is there.
Yeah, I see it's sort of there, which is harder to do, right?
Right.
But it's like... So
no, I think, I mean, the biggest thing that we want players to do is give this game a chance.
Yeah.
If you give it a chance, you will see that it's all about control, it's all about competition, and there's real depth and skill and strategy in it.
Right.
Just give it a chance. Like, we have been loving playing this game. As players have been coming into the pre-alpha, they seem to be enjoying it. We're playing a lot of really great matches with them.
Now that pre-alpha is available on Android devices right now. I have not found anything about the iOS release. I'm an Apple user, so I haven't been able to touch this yet. I'm a little bummed about that. I want to check it out. It looks really cool. I've been wanting a simple pick up and play RTS for a while now. It's been a thought in my head, and this looks like it's going to fit the bill. So I'm pretty excited about it. It looks cool.
Yeah, we're going to be rolling it out. Nothing to announce on dates, but for us, we're focused on combat balance, matchmaking. It's all about fun, fair, and competitive matches.
All right. Well, it's great to see CNC back. I know, as you said, it's a radical departure, and you guys knew that. So,
yes.
You said people probably have to go hands-on and sort of try it.
Give it a shot.
Keely's voice is a little goofy there.
Great to see that the franchise lives on in kind of a new way.
Yeah.
And Great to see more. Hopefully, more. And the idea, obviously, is you'll continue to update with sort of
No question. We've got tons of stuff coming out. Big roadmap.
But like I say, this is the YouTube
Bring on Yuri. All right, well,
E3 stream. Hopefully it's pretty clean once they get done talking here.
So let's take a look at what's next on YouTube Live at E3. Coming up very soon is the Microsoft press conference, Team Xbox. That's really important, and that's going to be happening at the top of the hour. Then, right after the press conference, we've got some exclusive footage from Soul Calibur 6, the first gameplay of one of the big characters we'll be revealing, and then we'll take a dive into the world of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Got a Facebook notification
coming
here.
Out in January 2019. So a little delay.
You guys have to say. Okay, it wasn't from any of you guys.
It'll be end of January. We'll talk about that. And later today, we'll have a look at Call of Duty Black Ops 4 with David Bondahar and Dan Bunting from Treyarch will be with us. So we've got lots of great stuff coming up on YouTube Live at E3 today. All you need for video games, 8 hours live. We're only 1 hour in, and we are getting dangerously close. 10 minutes out to the Xbox press conference. And now we are officially joined by some very special guests to talk about Microsoft's press conference. We got to get our predictions in. So joining us, returning, Boogie, I haven't even seen you yet. I'll give you a hug after, but thank you for coming out.
Thanks for having me out, man.
It's so great to have you.
To be here.
It's going to be a fun E3 alongside Rooster Teeth's Bernie Burns, the co-creator of YouTube Red's Good Game, Michelle Morrow, and Angry Joe. Hey. Hi, guys. How you doing?
What's up, Jack?
This is quite the team.
How you doing? You look very dapper today.
Thank you. It's a big day, and I'm excited we're all here. And the press conference is literally right there. Someone from Xbox texted me, it's like, you're stealing Bernie. He's got to be there for the open of the press conference.
I have to run after this. Not that I'm doing anything official, but
no,
you know.
You never know, right?
Buddy of mine on Facebook said Microsoft E3 coming up, hoping for something great. Like I said before, I think that Microsoft really needs to bring it in this conference, and I'm confident that they feel the same way. This should be a great show. I'm really excited about it. I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
That I want to see, which I think a lot of people want to see, is I want to see Xbox announce some really big exclusive single-player games. Because I think over the last year, they had a lot of exclusive titles. They've just leaned so heavily into multiplayer with like PUBG and Sea of Thieves and even State of Decay 2. I just want to see some epic single-player campaigns.
All right, fair point. You think we'll see Halo today?
I have no. This is catching me completely off guard. Like some of the rumors I'm hearing, but they're flying this morning.
Yeah, some rumors of like a Halo Infinity or something, an online thing or something. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Even talk about different developers, which is interesting.
Yeah,
so,
well, because Halo's been quiet for a while. I think I was talking to the Xbox Fan Fest kids.
Sorry guys, playing phones, just talking to some folks. But thank you for joining me. If you're hanging out with me, I really appreciate you tuning in. I hope that you enjoy this conference with me. I'm having a great time at E3 so far. Like I said yesterday, EA conference was a little lackluster, and I tried to be as positive about it as possible, but man, it was kind of a bad show. It was really kind of a bad show.
I need to see new IPs. Yes. I mean, last year they had a press conference and it was kind of below, average. They had some good titles there, and they were talking about their hardware and teraflops and megaflops. Yeah. But if you don't have the games, then none of that matters. And they like to tout, the best way to play these third-party titles. But in my opinion, the best way to play the third-party titles would be on a mega game, PC machine. You know what I mean? So, and because a lot of these are multi-platform, so I want Xbox to succeed. Okay?
I'm just gonna check up on my stream one more time, right quick.
I didn't know that you're an OG Xbox.
I'm 100% a fanboy until recent things have happened, and so
cause concern, and today you're going to make a final decision at 3 o'clock.
Final decision.
If they're with you or not. All right, Joe, we'll find out. Michelle, what do you want to see from Xbox?
Well, I think I'd like to see more out of Game Pass.
Okay, it looks like I'm live.
I think that
I've got audio.
More exclusives.
I believe my audio's in here.
Like I think Shadow of the Tomb Raider I think that would be a good title to come out with for Game Pass. And they've been talking about that since March or so.
Right.
That they've been talking about more
we
of
look
cloud
good.
Computing area.
Hurrah!
Where PlayStation
oh
now
man,
has
this morning was
600
fun.
games available. I think Microsoft
Gosh,
has
this
like a
morning was
couple hundred.
fun.
Yep.
So I'd like to see them expand their library because it is such a great value for gamers. And I think too, when you look at recent interviews from Phil Spencer, you know, he's talking in Variety saying, you know, they're looking at content, cloud, and community. Those are like their big focus points.
Okay.
And, you know, gaming is a big focus point for them. So I think that they're looking to see what is the next generation. Is it going to be console wars, or is it going to be how do we make sure that games are available on any platform?
Yeah, that's
you know,
true.
and for a pretty platform-specific dude as Spencer is, the fact that he's talking so sort of like
there's our frames dropping again. Wow. I hope this keeps up. I'm not quite sure what in the world is going on.
First party at least. And he said Game Pass. Those are, I think, the big question is, yeah, how many third parties will sign up for Game Pass right now? Because you sort of get all the Microsoft games, but like
it may be my internet service provider. I'm not sure.
They might be in there. So,
but I've had so many problems with my computer this morning. It's most likely my PC.
We'll see.
Man,
what do you think?
A lot of people think I'm anti-Xbox, and it couldn't be further from the truth. I've been playing Xbox since Red vs. Blue was new to the internet. You know,
Okay.
and
It's a million years ago.
I love the 360 generation just about as much as anybody else, and I want the Xbox One to be competition. I want them to really step it up, and I think I feel like that really burnt their fingers. And
reconnection successful. So welcome back.
They need system sellers.
And Crackdown they had talked about last year.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to talk about Crackdown before we get it.
And Terry Crews tells us it's worth the wait, and I believe you, Terry, but we can't wait another year for a
Okay, so
title.
Yeah, I know.
wife just texted me saying that our internet is being funky. So
Gears in a couple of years. I think
wonderful. I'm real happy about
I know
that.
they're going to have a lot of big third-party games on stage. That may be games that come to PlayStation as well, but they'll be on their stage. So that'll be exciting. But you're right; it's really about like
Real happy about that.
I talk a little bit to Mike Ibarra. I talk a little bit with Larry. I talk a little bit with Phil Spencer, and I'm always pummeling into them. I love Game Pass. It's such a great service. I love my Xbox One X as a retro machine and playing the older games and getting so many games for free. That's the right direction. But the next direction is system sellers. That doesn't happen at today's presser. It's their last chance to do it. It's make or break.
Joe?
No,
what? Everyone agrees.
Well, yeah, and I was going to say, like with Gerald Gallagher moving over as well from, right, and he's with Microsoft Studios now, and I feel like potentially there might be a new studio announcement of some kind. Maybe
there's rumors he might have a studio here in LA or something.
Right,
Like I think there's absolutely an investment in first party. The challenge is, you guys know, it takes so many years for these studios.
Less than 5 minutes away, guys.
4 or 5
I'm
year
getting
wait time
pumped.
to really ramp up and build it. So I think now they're kind of like, we want to build these studios and these games, and they've also been burned because they've had.
And
games
I'm
like
really ready
Scalebound
for
and,
that
even,
PlayStation conference tomorrow. That's going to be fantastic, guys. That's going to be awesome.
The Xbox several years ago, so
I know.
I think there's a plan.
Not only that, but when Phil Spencer came on, it was for 4 years ago. 4 years, that's a game dev cycle. So this is a big year, I think, because he came in as a game leader. They were moving away from the media strategy, which you tore apart when they announced the Xbox One. You know,
it was going to get tore apart anyway.
Oh yeah,
without just speaks the truth.
And now I think I agree with everybody here. They're in that position now where it's clear that Xbox has lagged behind in this generation, but that puts them in a great position, I think, this year to just do something wild.
And I do think they are, no matter what, I think we'll see today that they are investing. It's not like they're sort of, raising the white flag and just riding it out. It's, I think they're going to come strong, and that's good for the industry.
They've been dabbling with mixed reality behind
Definitely.
the scenes for
Competition is very good for this industry. Everybody trying to top each other is, I love it. I love, I'm not a big guy on the, oh, PlayStation's better than Xbox, or Xbox has this, PlayStation, Nintendo. I like all of these guys, and the better Xbox does, the more pressured PlayStation and Nintendo are going to be expected to do, and these companies usually rise to the occasion to make things happen, and I love that stuff, guys. Very much like the console war between Nintendo and Sega back in the day. Those guys were always pushing each other back and forth to do things, and it just makes games better for us.
The thing that they're doing the most wrong with. I love Halo, and Halo 4, the story was not what I was looking for. I want, if there is a new Halo announced today, God forbid it's just a battle royale, but you know.
What do you think? What do you think?
Title in the EA presentation yesterday, the first title they talked about had a battle royale mode, but they didn't talk about it after that. So far we've got
We're
one.
gonna get a Madden battle royale. We're gonna get a FIFA battle royale.
Let's just hope for Fable.
Right.
Fable came back. So,
yeah, a friend of mine, Brandon, was talking about Fable yesterday, and I think it's possible.
I'm a ride or die Halo guy. You know, I love Sea of Thieves. I like to see more with that, but I'm in the minority.
So some Halo news from Bernie.
I want a big new IP.